I want you to be on my film, my digital film. Alright, I am here at a place called the Basin Trail in Fort Fisher. I've been here in previous videos, but this time I'm doing... Ooh, there's a spider web holding up this acorn thing. Anywho, this is a... First off, let me introduce you to my camera. This is a Nikon D3200 with the, I guess, 55 to 200 kit lens on it. Nothing special, but it's not my phone. This is... I recorded a video a few days ago doing this sort of long form adventure style recording where I pretty much didn't stop recording. I just showed the entire trail and stuff I was on. And at the time I was like, this is weirdly relaxing for me personally. So when I got back home and looked at the footage, I was like, yeah, this is real cool. I didn't get any pictures, but it was a fun little, like, recording experience. So I think that's what I'm going to start doing now. Just recording the whole adventure. One day I'll get like a GoPro or some sort of action cam so I don't have to use my phone and hold it like a dummy the whole time. But for now, this'll suffice. And I'll keep running out of room on my Google thing, my Google Drive, because I'm recording at 4K 60 frames a second. I definitely should have switched shoes because these are getting full of sand. I believe this would be poison oak. You gotta watch out when you're in North Carolina. Poison oak and poison ivy's everywhere. Let me, real quick. I feel like one of the lenses might be a bit smudgy. This isn't perfect, but it's also not nothing. Also, can I flip this around and still record? I got my hat on. I don't know if it's recording the audio through the phone or through my AirPods. I guess I'll find out later. I hope it's not too terrible. Before, when I recorded a few days ago, I just kicked so much sand into my shoe. A few days ago when I recorded, I did just the phone's mic, and it sounded good enough. I thought it was alright, but it also wasn't windy, and every time I come here, it's pretty windy. Sorry, I'm trying to switch hands with my camera and my phone. There we go. I hope I don't have... I can't see anything on my phone screen right now. I also don't know how this camera's doing with all this backlit material. Dead cattails, always fun. Nothing worth taking a picture of. I took a bunch of enjoyable shots of birds this morning while waiting for some work, and then I didn't get any work, so now I'm here. You got some ocean through that gate right next to the Fort Fisher Aquarium. That's a cool looking tree trunk. The bark on that. I'm hearing birds. And I like birds. But where be birds? I hear you. Oh, them's not birds, is it? Is that a bunch of birds? No, those are just really big leaves. Sorry. Look at all these super fine mushrooms. I assume those are mushrooms. They're really tiny. Dang. I could not remember if the main path went through the sand. Oh god, gotta close my mouth. There's so many bugs. People. How are we doing? Got a bunch of sand in my shoes. Yeah. Last time I was here, I believe that was all full of water. Oh no, the wind. I forgot about the wind. I gotta switch hands again. Hopefully cover the microphone. Sorry about the wind. Last time I recorded, I went to Best Buy and I got an external mic for the phone to try and cut down on wind noise. That didn't even slightly work. God, I forgot. Walking through sand sucks. It's so much harder than walking on non-sand. And there's the aquarium. An aeroplane? Let me see if I can get a picture of that. Technically, I did. Was it any good? Not remotely. I'm only... Oh. This thing's got two microphones, doesn't it? There's one right here. If I cover that up, does that make the wind any better? Probably makes my voice even more horrible. Oh well. You didn't come here to listen to me babble anyway. But you will. Got some good clouds today. Smells like the ocean also. Oh, that weird wall thing is still out here that I've shot a few times in past videos. It's probably... Oh, it's not even over there. It's over there. Awfully flat. What was I gonna say? I do not remember. You know what's weird? Is that every time I put this hat on, I feel like a big dummy. And then I don't pull it off. which I probably don't. But I am feeling more confident about wearing it in public. Alright, this will shield us from the wind a little bit. It's not that long a trail, and it ends at an ocean with a very swampy beach. But what is in that tree? I guess just walking in the sand is tiring. And also, coming up here is a very, very long boardwalk with wide open skies. And there's an offshoot around here that leads to a World War II bunker where the hermit of somebody lived. Probably the hermit of Fort Fisher, if I had to guess. Oh, a bird. Ooh, another bird. The instant I try to switch hands slowly, you must never spook a bird. Yeah, I knew you'd fly away. I wasn't even zoomed in. Well, I did what I could with that. Oh, there it is again. Very slow to focus, this thing. I wonder if that's the lens of the body or what. You can hear it hunting. Very loud. But to be fair, there was a ton of... Oh, I also accidentally opened the flash. Come on, don't focus on the sticks. There we go. Anyway, yeah, there's a bunch of branches in the way. F250. What? Why am I on... For some reason I was on macro mode. When did that happen? I wanted... That's a little better. That probably ruined most of those shots. Yeah, there's that wall thing. I wonder if I can switch to live view. Well, whether you can or cannot see that. Yeah, there we go. I hope some of those bird pictures came out. I thought it looked fairly nice, framed by those branches as they were. I'm putting my face right next to the microphone to hopefully cut through the wind noise, because I need this hand free for picturing. This is why I want to get the see it up there, right about there-ish. It just flew away when I was looking, or hopped to a different branch. Oh no, I see it there. Very dark. Yeah, it's gone now anyway. I forget what I was saying before that. Oh, here's the thing. If I was, let's go. Okay, that's actually, okay, it does tell me. Okay, that's good. Actually, sure. I dropped it from 1/1000th. Oh, I was trying to say, that's why I want to get the GoPro, so I can have both hands free, and I don't have to worry. I see you, baby boo. And I could go to manual focusing, because this autofocus on this camera cannot decide what to shoot at. There you are. Now where'd you go? I know this is probably very boring for you, because you could probably see 100 times less than I can. It's probably just looking like, oh, there you are. Give me that bird butt. Let me check something. It might be on like a continuous auto server. What? Okay, so I thought it was on continuous already. So what does single servo mean? I honestly couldn't tell you. If you have any idea, please let me know. But right now it's on single servo autofocus. There's so much sand in my left shoe right now. Yeah, that's awfully bright. I do have a wider lens. Lands? Oh my god. I've lived in this state too long. I'm becoming country. Oh, I was gonna say that I got this camera for a steal. It is a D3200 with this 55 to 200 kit lens, and I got the 18 to 55 kit lens. Look at those pelicans. I cannot see on my phone screen if you can see them. Holy cow, that was slow to focus. But it is like a 200-year-old camera. But yeah, I got this. 2 lenses, a bag, and a fun, flowery strap for it. With the charger and everything. Practically clean as a whistle. For $250 at a pawn shop. Is that what I think that are? Let me try to switch to a longer lens. We got birdos. Let's see what I can do about that. Sorry, I'm gonna have to stop recording. Well, fun fact. A million years ago, when I was like 14, and I first started to want to get into photography, this is the camera I wanted. It was pretty much brand new back then. But I was like, oh yeah, and if I'm getting into it and it's entry level, this looks like the perfect camera for me. This thing came out what? Who knows? But I'm 20. Oh my god, am I 27 or 28? I legitimately cannot remember. It's one of those two numbers. I just had a birthday too in November. But yeah, it's safe to say it took me quite a long time to finally get my hands on one. And I've had much more expensive cameras, much better cameras, much newer, much older. But due to never having money, I've always had to sell some stuff. And guess what? The most expensive things I had were. So to get this bad boy for a steal to come around full circle feels good. Photography is like the only thing that makes me happy anymore. So it's nice that I get to do this. Look at them, a whole row of pelicans. Boom, now they are no longer in row formation. Oh, they're coming this way too. And look at oh, now they've turned again. Those clouds though, next to the sun. Crazy. That whole catwalk, and that's the only new plank. Curious. Again, sorry for the wind. My goal this year is to 1,000,000% amp up my photography. It's purple heartwood. Purple heartwood, I believe. Amazing. I've never seen it in the wild. I've only seen the purple part. That stuff is so expensive and so hard to cut through. Believe me, I've tried. Anywho, yeah, my goal is to severely increase the number of these photography videos and do some road tripping this year. Again, not an easy thing to do when you don't have money, which is why I had to pare back my ultimate plan of doing a cross-country road trip to scale that way down, because it's good to scale down your plans so you have attainable goals. And now my goal for this year is to visit all 7. There's a man coming. Hey. Hey. Hello. Yeah, the goal is to visit all 7 lighthouses in North Carolina. I've already visited 2. I don't remember what the second one was called, but it was ugly. It was basically just a black, white, and gray matchstick. But I want to visit all 7. The other one I visited was Old Baldy, and I want to go back to that one for sure. And it's right next to the other one, so I don't know if I'm going to make that one really long video. No, there's no way. I'm going to make that a bunch of really long videos like this one is. I just can't wait. I was going to say, let's go visit the bunker, but I don't know how far away it is. It's right here. Sorry, kind of spooky. Could have checked it out more, but I have no idea what's in there. I don't know if there are people in there. I don't know how many ghosts are in there. But I'm moving on. Yeah, I want to visit all 7 lighthouses. And they're each going to be their own. Actually, I might do the first 2, which is Old Baldy and the other one. I want to say like Ocracoke or Roanoke or something like that. Those will probably be one video, just because, like I said, that one is ugly. There's not much around there. It's not really an adventure, but the other one is on its own separate tiny island. So there will be plenty to walk around and see. There's a ferry you have to take to it. Ooh, that'll be fun. So I'll probably roll those together in one video. Plus, like I said, they're right next to each other, and I think one's on the way to the other, or just a little past. So we'll see. We're almost at the end of the trail, though. The goal is to get a GoPro before then, so I don't have to keep using my phone. And probably a separate sound system, like those Rode wireless mics, which, if work has been as good as it was the last few days, I could have had it by now. But today and yesterday I've gotten pretty much nothing. Again, sorry about all the wind. If it's really incredibly bad, I'll have to throw on some sort of post effect, like wind reducer. It'll make things, including my voice, pretty warped. But that's a leaf. But I'm sure it'll be worth it. Sorry, I just saw this red thing sitting in a tree and I thought it was a cardinal. I saw you flap. Oh, there you are. Run away and look at these berries. Oh, you're real close. Now you're real far. They're just fighting each other. I'd love to get, instead of a GoPro, one of those Insta360s. I guess with the invisible selfie stick too. I think that could be a lot of fun. Probably a lot of extra work editing, and I hate editing. But it could be fun. I'm gonna try and get a picture of these super stark white branches against the super dark green, because that looks pretty cool. So excuse me, hat brim. Those are really dark. But it's too late to go back now. I have lost a lot of light actually, but I did bump the ISO. Let me drop the shutter speed again. I only had it so high because there were birds. And I've learned with birds, animals in general, but especially birds because they're twitchy little boys, whew, the higher you can get away with, the better. We're coming up on the end. I think I'm the only one on the trail right now. Or on this end anyway. I know I said we're coming up on the end before. This trail is... I always forget how long the back half is after that bridge. I always truncate it quite severely, apparently. I am pretty sure it's just past that river bend over there. Also, everything I've been seeing with my eyeballs has been through sunglasses that are polarized. This does not have a CPL on it. So, everything that I think looks nice probably doesn't look too great on the camera. These are fun shapes. But I thought those were red flowers, not just burnt up leaves. They're so white compared to everything else. Crazy. Oh! There's like a parasailer or someone out there. Who keeps texting me? And why are they yelling at me? Got a lot of little crab holes. Boy, that parachute really does look like it's just staying in one place. Oh, there we go. Now it's twisting a little. Well, we just passed the river bend I thought was the end. Oh, there's the ocean. We are quite close now. Or the inlet. That should be the same body of water that connects to the sandy part of Carolina Beach State Park. I was just thinking, that is the end, by the way, but I was just thinking that I should be able to see my favorite creepy crawly Tim Burton tree out here. And is that the parachute of the tree? I truly cannot tell. Because to me, the parachute's like way over there. Anyway, I can see the tree I'm talking about. Every time I go there nowadays, what is that? Why is it white? Anywho, every time I go there nowadays, there are always people sitting on it and kissing and stuff. Get over yourselves. This tree is for me. I are here. No. Yes. So if I are here, then this is over where the Tim Burton tree is, and the tree should be about here, which means I parked. Well, that's gonna be a long boardwalk. Who knows where I parked? I think Zeke's Island is supposed to be a bird reserve. Okay, now the wind's strong. Zeke's Island Reserve right there. Oh, there's a fishy man out there. Sorry about the wind again. There's a nice breeze though. Actually, this is kind of crazy. Last time I was here, none of this grass was here. It was just all muddy sand. I remember because I walked down there and got trapped in it. Right there, muddy sand. in that little V because there were birds down there playing, so I went in and got close. Almost lost a shoe. Who knows how long that was? That was probably 2 or 3 years ago. Look at that thing. Wait, can I see it on the phone? Hold on, let me switch lenses. Those right there. Oh god, Jesus. Can I get my finger in there somewhere? Oh. Oh. Those trees. Well, I think it's time to start making the trek back. The instant I turned away, the sun came out. You know what? Let me give you a different view. I'll give you, instead of the ultra wide, we'll just go wide. How's that for a change of pace? Stabilization's probably way worse now. Red cactuses. Weird. Maybe when I get back. Honestly, hold on 1 second. I've been such an idiot this whole time. My god, I've had my AirPods in this whole time and haven't, oh Jesus, into anything. Probably out here wasting battery. Certainly wasting battery with the Bluetooth. Oh god, I switched it around. Alright. Yeah. Unless, of course, it was using that microphone, which it probably was. Anyway, as I was saying before, I remember that. When I know I get easily distracted, I'm sorry. When I get back, maybe I'll be able to get some work, but right now, I just realized the sun is pointing the exact opposite way I was going before. Maybe I'll get some nice light on something. These trees look nice. Or trees, these shrubs, whatever they are. Yeah, the green, the yellow light with the green on them looks good. I'm honestly so terrified about the stabilization of this version of the lens that I'm recording with right now. Because it's much tighter. I don't know how good that's going to be. Here, birds. There the birds go. Like a rocket. God, they're fast. Oh, that's probably your car. I was trying to, you probably can't see, but like there-ish, there's a red thing. You could see a car coming in down the sand. Well, I can, I don't know about you, but that red thing was probably a car. You're allowed to drive on the beach in this part. I don't know why my stomach's grumbling. Literally before getting on this trail, I just ate too many powdered donuts. To be fair, they were mini donuts. Something's chittering. Look at that, the nice red berries with the nice white branches. Nice. some sort of cocoon. I don't know if you can hear the chittering. Ew. I kicked a stick or something and it was wet and it hit my leg. Probably covered in poison ivy. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to switch back. That was honestly going to drive me insane, not knowing. And I can't just really stop and look back at the footage because the screen is tiny. So I won't know till I get home and put it on my monitor. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying this what I'm calling adventure form, long form adventure form style recording, where I just record the whole journey. Makes for a super long video, but I like it. I know personally, the photographers I watch, like a lot of them I'm watching and I'm like, man, I wish I got to see more of that adventure. But their videos are also way more polished than mine. They're so nice to watch. Like your Nick Carvers and your Thomas Heatons. Look at that split. That's pretty cool. But way back in the day, with f-stoppers, they would do the Photographing the World series to sell, just like teach you how to do it. But they would post behind the scenes stuff, and that was always super interesting to me. It was fun to watch people just, especially rich people, just live their lives doing whatever in crazy locations. So I want to record my adventures, because who knows, maybe one of you has never seen this admittedly kind of blandish Basin Trail. Or maybe, and this would be a real honor, you're just here to watch me and you don't care what I do. Bug. Plus, when I'm 1,000,000 years old, I'm never making it that long. Plus, when I'm 30 years old, I'll be able to look back at these videos and be like, damn, remember then? Like I said, I intend to do much more this year. So, if you're enjoying it, It's exactly $0.00 to like and subscribe. The more likes a video gets, the more easily it's seen by other people, because it just gets recommended to them even if they've never heard of me before. And the more subscribers I get means I'll be able to eventually get sponsors or advertise, so I can get money, so I can pay to go new places. And that's what I want. Why do I not remember coming across this one before? Oh God, it's not even. Zoom, quick. No, zoom harder. Jesus. That's too zoomed. See, this would have never happened if you all had subscribed and I had money and I could get a GoPro. Where are you? I just saw you. There you are. I know you can't see. I'm sorry. In this, what the heck? It's so hard to see. In this little bush here, this dead one, there's a little bird sitting on the thing. Let's see. Boop. Oh, bye. There it goes. It's flying away. So yeah, I just wanted to explain the like and subscribing thing, because I'm sure if you've been on YouTube before, literally everybody, every content creator says like and subscribe. And if you're like, damn, that's annoying, I wish they would stop doing that, well, there's a reason we have to. I think you have to get to like 1,000 subscribers before you're even allowed to qualify for being able to put ads in your videos. And I know nobody likes ads, but again, how else are we supposed to get paid? Well, I guess people do have Patreons and stuff. I technically have one, but I also don't really have people watching saying, hey, I like what you're doing, how can I support you? But guess what? If you're watching this now and for some reason you've made it this far, guess what you have to do, or can do, not have to. You could just go down below and type in, hey, I like what you're doing, I'd like to see more, I have disposable income, haha, you don't, how can I give you some? I want those exact words. And then I'll make a Patreon or something. Maybe not a Patreon, I'm sure there's a way. Because Patreon gets a cut. So I wonder, I think Nick Carver just has a page that you can go to contribute. I might look into doing something like that eventually, if there's any groundswell about it. Speaking of groundswell, yeah, one little stick poking out of that dirty grass sea. Dirty grassy. That's a log. Thought it was like a falcon or something. Yeah, dirty grassy immediately made me think of the word Degrassi. Or the show. I doubt that's a real word. Maybe it is. There's a Jeep coming up the beach. If there's something weird with the camera angle, It is 100% because I'm holding you at like nipple height and I can't see the screen at all. And also I'm looking in every single direction except the direction the camera is facing. So, sorry about that. You know what? I doubt there's gonna be much of anything on the way back, so turn the camera off, unzoom, and then switch the video camera to the other hand. Because my left hand was hurting quite a bit. Woo! I almost stepped on you, little bud. Little stick bug or something. Enjoy your day. Also, I chose this camera because it's I could afford it because it's cheap, but also I want to focus on upgrading glass in the future, not the body, because the body pretty much has everything I'll ever need. Autofocus is pretty slow, but that changes with some lenses, and honestly, I don't mind flicking it into manual mode, or manual focusing. But yeah, so I'd also like to advertise to get some money to get a longer, faster lens for bigger, better results. Because I have only ever, in my entire life, except for maybe one lens, used kit lenses. So I want to be appropriately awed with the spectacle of an actual good lens. When I had my last Nikon, which was it's probably like a D3400. It was just an upgraded version of this. In that pawn shop, I also found like I don't even know what it was. I don't even remember if it was a Nikon lens. It might have been like a Tamron or something. But it was super wide. It's like a 16 millimeter or something. And it was so sharp. I got mine. It's like the only time I've ever been satisfied with my attempts at astrophotography. I don't remember if I recorded it, but I'll pop up some images of it now, because holy cow, those are the nicest pictures I've ever taken of both the night sky and myself. It was my Instagram profile picture for like 2 years. Being poor sucks. Every time I think I'm in a good place with money and I can get a camera again because I sold my last one, another depression hits, and bam, gotta sell my stuff. And you may be thinking to yourself, well, hey, why don't you just save money in case of an emergency again? Not really how it works. When you're living based on, it's sort of like paycheck to paycheck, but I get paid every day, but also I have to work every day. And that's not a joke. I don't have days off, except for right now because there is no work. I literally work 7 days a week, 10 to 12 hours a day. I don't mind working though. I like the working part. I like being able to work on my own part, because I don't have to go into a place, like driving around all the time. Oh, I deliver groceries, by the way, with Instacart. But, yeah. You can only get paid as much as customers are willing to tip you. And when 90% of the orders that are sent your way are drive 30 miles, shop for 100 items, and we'll give you $7, that's not worth it. So it's not a lot of the time you get actual worth it orders. So that's what I kind of mean when I say living paycheck to paycheck is, yes, I get paid every day, but I'm not really getting paid anything. But then you have the good days, like the last few days, except for yesterday, where I'm making over $200 a day. And then you have weeks and weeks where you're getting nothing. Working on it though. Remember when I said walking through sand sucks? I've walked the entire length of that beach road that goes way out there where that car is, and even further beyond. Oh my god, it must have taken me 2 or 3 hours to walk that road. You think it's all compacted from all the cars driving on it, but the caveat with that is that there are always cars driving on it, so you always have to walk on the side of the road. And that sand very much is not compacted. You're like slipping down to the ankle with every step. No, the bugs, I forgot. Plus, you gotta factor in getting gas every single day, oil changes once a month, new tires like once a month, not because they're worn down, but because the roads in Wilmington are the worst anybody has ever seen, and you're constantly driving over nails apparently. New parts on your car breaking all the time. Insane tropical storms all the time. Wouldn't change it for the world, though. Actually, I would. Why do you think I'm recording this? I would much rather be doing this as a job. Getting to adventure, getting to photograph. That's the life I crave. Other than that, like one bird. Didn't really see much of anything on the way back. Still got a lot of sand in my shoe. But that sand was like really coarse compared to the sand at the other beach at Wrightsville. So like, it's just like a bunch of larger but still tiny rocks in my shoe versus powdered sugar in my shoe. Almost at the trailhead. Well, I hope you enjoyed this ride. About to enter society again. Again, thanks for watching. like and subscribe if you'd be so kind. Talk to me for the love of Neptune in the comments. I want to speak to you. Let me know what you do and don't like. Let me know why mint chocolate chip ice cream is so good, but so many people hate mint for some reason. Tell me about whatever that question is that I asked about way early in the video that I've already forgotten. And, don't be so mean to people. Thanks for watching.